Welcome to Tabor 101 401, covering the Armory. This may be the most important room in your bunker. So we're going to cover the Armory in detail, how to organize it, and how to make sure that it is efficient as possible for you so you can get in and out of your bunker and spend more time raiding and less time wandering around your bunker. Now, everyone talks about how do you organize your bunker. The best way, in my opinion, after a few thousand hours of this game, is put everything you need in order to do a raid in your armory. Everything. Doesn't matter what it is. Everything goes in your armory, period. Full stop. You only want to go in one room to get everything you need to get equipped. Everything else, for other purposes, this is your raid room. That's how you should think about the armory. This is everywhere you need to go to prepare for a raid. So let's go in. So this has two rooms, number 2 to your right and number 3 to your left. Number 3 is additional storage. Number 2 is where all of your work is going to happen. When you first walk in, you got a couple of mannequins to store your armor, and you got a nice pegboard to store your current gun. The only gun that should be on here is the gun that you're using, or trading between guns. So if you're swapping between different maps and you want to use different guns, this is where you should be actively storing active stuff only. I've got a bunch of extra magazines just for funsies. Have your actual guns you're using right here. You can also store what you're actively using right here, and you want to store your farming right here, and I will get to farming in another video linked below. You can see I do a bit of farming on here. This is perhaps the best way to store your items. I have purchased none of these items except for the food, so all of this stuff has been collected in raid or farmed so far. The top shelf, I always have a bunch of bandages, food, grenades, and on the second shelf I have my energy drinks, and I have water in case I need it, and all of the NRS that I ever need. Room number 2, this is where you're going to be spending a lot of time. It's got some storage for backpacks. It's got 2 cabinets for armor, which includes helmets, so helmets on top, armor down here. Got a nice mannequin, again, ready to go for a raid. Magazines that are in some conditions ready to go and some not. Only guns that I'm going to be using will be right here, and I always try to have at least the most common guns I'm going to use ready to rock and roll for a raid. So this gun is totally ready to go, this gun is totally ready to go, this gun is totally ready to go. Walk into raid, this one too, that one is all ready to go. Have plenty of guns ready to walk into a raid. Over here is your ammo bench. This is where you're going to craft ammo and store ammo. And I've opened these drawers so you can see that I don't really use these, but they are functional. You can store ammo in these. I typically do not because I find them to be annoying. It's just, they're not fun to open and close drawers all the time, and it takes time. But you can do this cool thing where you just move yourself by opening a drawer. Yeah, that's interesting. I always keep stacks of all of the ammo that I'm using currently. This is ammo I found in raid that I'll probably never use. I always keep empty boxes. Sometimes you're going to have leftover ammo and you're going to want to have an empty box in order to put that ammo back into an empty box. So the best way to store empty boxes, open them up all the way, put them on vertical, turn them just a little bit so you can read them, and just keep them right back here. And you got a bunch of extra boxes of ammo anytime you need to fill it. So 939, I go over here, there's my 939 box, it's empty, fill it in, and now I can store that ammo and use different ammo. That's how you have ammo. As far as organization, always keep a couple of empty brass jars, and I'll show you how to fill those up. Link below in the description. All the sights up here and grips up here, and organized. You're ready to go and build your own custom kit. So let's just do one right now. So one of my favorite silo weapons, MP7. Let's go ahead and build one of these. You can see how quick and easy it is to have everything stored conveniently all together in one spot. And boom, we are ready to go. Then you just hang it up right back here again. And it's ready to rock and roll. How do you use the ammo crafters? Take your brass and you pour it in up here. Remember not to throw this jar away. So we keep it and refill it next time. And you need some powder. Take the lid off, just turn it upside down. And watch AP powder. Empty. Toss it. Okay, I'm going to make some 7.62-39. I always make boxes in 10. There's no reason to do less than that. Always do 10. You're going to use it eventually. It's not going to go to waste, since it's going to save you a lot of time doing 10 at a time. So go ahead and pull that lever for 10, grab the boxes, and stack them. This vise is fully functional. I don't actually recommend using it, but it's kind of a nice toy to play with. And the only reason I don't recommend using it is it is right next to the trash can. And all you do is you're holding the grip, you get close to it, you put it right on top, and then you let go, and it sits in the vise. Now you can use the trigger to turn it around, and you can use the grip to move it back and forth if you want to. So you can really kind of go crazy, but it holds it nice there for you. You can't actually put anything on it. It doesn't actually let you put attachments on. I don't know why. No. Now we're gonna go look at room number 3. This room has a really nice large pegboard for showing off guns if you want to collect guns. I mean, there's more space than you'd ever want as far as pegboards for showing off all of your guns. Look at my beautiful collection of guns. You also have some great places and mannequins to store armor, backpack storage, and some more cabinets for armor and helmets. And that is the overview of the Armory. I hope you learned something in this edition of Tabor 101-401. Have a great day. Let me know if I missed anything about the Armory in the comments. Like and subscribe. Do everything you can to help the channel. Appreciate it. And I will see you in raid.